once we were introduced to her uterus and all of this, because she has a story as well, she has so much wisdom to impart to us, but she also had a lived experience. She had a lived experience with this life, and there are scars, there are wounds that are there, and having these come to surface again, energy does not want to stay stagnant. It wants to be released. We're going to definitely do a generational womb healing, and this generational womb healing is so powerful. Again, why do we have why do we have this huge age difference in this retreat? Is because it is so important to understand that a lot of the things are passed on from generation to generation. A lot of the things are not even it's us, but it's not us. A lot of the things are passed down. You don't just share their eyes or their physical feature through your DNA or through your blood, right? There's so much more. You inherited the good and the bad. A lot of the times there's a lot of things that are not necessarily yours, but it's also in a sense yours to transmute, because you are now the relais, which is you are now here to basically take over and to continue. And evolution always wants to elevate, right? So transmuting these energy is essential. So, and those energy, when you heal them, they unblock a lot of things. Because if you think about it, a lot of the women that came before you have wished a lot of things, has wished and blessed their future generation. If you go all the way down, these are millions of women that have wished nothing but the best for their future generation. This is a lot of wishes that have given and inherited to give inheritance to their future generation. That is a lot of blessings. That is a lot of abundance. But it can be blocked by a lot of traumas that were not resolved. And again, trauma is just things that had no resolution. When you heal yourself, you heal a whole generation. And then these blessings, this abundance that has been promised to you can now flow freely to you. It was promised to you. So we're going to do a womb generational healing from your womb to your mother's womb to her mother's womb, all the way down to the very first women, all the way down to source of life itself. And we're going to do a whole completion process within that. Very powerful things. So, generational womb healing. Then we're going to do an energetic hygiene. So once we have released, once we have removed, once we have healed, once we have resolved, once we have transmuted, now basically it's once we have cleansed. Once we have cleansed, once we have shed the skin, the old self, you are now closer to who you truly are. And now it's time for you to feel safe within your environment. It's time for you to feel confident in your environment. It's time for you to feel the strength you have and to preserve that as well. Knowing that God made no mistakes, have imparted you, endowed you with amazing protection mechanism that is healthy for you in a healthy way. Your soul, your aura. So we have cleansed, and now we are keeping it. And we are doing it and using this kind of Taurus energy that is generating and self-powering and it's just like this energy force that just feeds and heals itself and, you know, breathe in life energy, and it's powered by that. How it repels anything that's not for you now. How it's working in tandem with you and what you want. That shield there's an intelligence to that. Your aura has an intelligence to that. If you know how to program it well to align with you, to align with inner guidance and force. Anyways, don't want to go too deep in that, but so now once we have done that, we're gonna all sit down together. We're gonna write a letter. You're gonna write a letter of all the things that you are ready to be done with, ready to let go for yourself or for your generation. We're all gonna write a letter expressing all of the things that we are ready to let go. And then we're gonna have a nice bonfire and burn that away, burning into the purple flame of transformation, trying to like a phoenix rising from your ashes. You know how I like phoenixes, right? I got a tattoo of phoenix. My logo is a phoenix. The phoenix energy is basically the heart and soul of holistic breakthrough. It is the wisdom that you rise, you rise stronger and more powerful through each challenges that life throws at you. It's regenerating, transmuting. There's so much wisdom within the phoenix. So the night, the phoenix becomes ashes. And that is why there is a two-part to this retreat. We are releasing, we are burning, we are putting to rest, giving back to the earth what is for the earth. And then the next morning, the next morning is a brand new day, baby.